So that is cheers to us. Over the last 18 months, we have eliminated over $100,000 in debt. We didn't necessarily pay all that off. Some of it we did pay off, and some of it we sold things we had that we were in debt for. And tomorrow, we're gonna go hike the Buffalo River Trail. This is kind of a celebration because we really, over the last 18 months with COVID, we put kind of all of our eggs into the basket of our business, eliminating debt, being more financially free so we can grow our business more, not just grow it more, but grow it the way we want to more and be able to afford to take more risks and just spend more time doing what we're doing right now. So we're going to talk about our journey paying off the debt and what we've got going, what that's going to mean for us coming up, and we're going to take you along the Buffalo River Trail while we talk about our journey to pay it off and what that means for us in the future. The plan right now, we were gonna start today. We didn't really have to. We have 3 days allotted. It's 36 miles, so we're gonna try and make it front loaded a little bit, knock out 12 miles tomorrow, roughly 15 miles the next day, and then only have 7 on our final day. We were gonna try and start today and get a few miles in, but we kind of got a late start. Yesterday was Christmas, so we decided to just kind of pack up all our stuff and get going. We're at Grinders Ferry. So we're just, this spot, we have a lot of history here. I've had a lot of fun here and a lot of fond memories here, and we're just kind of staging here, car camping. We're gonna celebrate. We've been saving this bottle of whiskey we got from a client to celebrate paying off our debt. We did it. We'll enjoy a comfortable night tonight, and then we'll be on the trail with only our backpacks in tow.
So over the past 18 months, we've been trying to grow our business, and specifically the past 3 months, we have been working so hard. We have not left our office. We've had at least 1 shoot a day. When we're not shooting, we're editing all day. And so we've just been really dying to get out of the house, and actually we've gone fishing and gone on short walks with our dogs and stuff, but we haven't actually taken a few days off to get out and do stuff we enjoy, like camping or coming to the river. So we're super excited to take these next few days and just be outside and just do something we've been dying to do. We've been wanting to backpack since we met, so we're super excited, and hopefully it will go smoothly. It's crazy, we've got 70-degree weather here in December, but that's kind of a blessing, so we won't be freezing our butts off. But there is some rain, so we'll see if that happens. Hopefully not, fingers crossed, but we're prepared for what's gonna happen, what could happen. So we'll be headed out tomorrow.
All right, so we started off and there's a sign up here and it says Buffalo River Trail, and it was really just around the gate for if the gate was open. And then we get back down to the road here, and it's too deep to cross. It's only 3 inches, but our feet would get wet. So all right, we got to go back over here and cross where we were, and then kind of sneak back around. But it's comedy. We look like doofuses in the first 300 yards. But we're gonna put the cameras away a little bit, make some tracks.
It just means that you're special. You're one of a kind.
So we're about 3.5 miles in. The first mile was extremely hard. It starts off by going straight up this mountain, and I really did not think I was going to make it. I was like, oh my gosh, we're getting off more than we can chew. I'm not ready. My bag's heavy. But once we got going after that, and it kind of leveled off, it's been a lot better. It's really pretty outside. The weather's perfect. We're by this creek that's really pretty. And hopefully, I don't know if we'll make it to Ponca today.
Doesn't mean anything bad.
There's got to be a better way to do this. I'm not sure. Is this what people do? Is there something I don't know here? Somebody's not telling me on how does everybody else do this. I'm sure there's a video, but obviously I didn't watch it. I had less water than before.
chicken tortilla with white meat chicken. Campbell's Chunky. We got a really nice spot.
We only made it about 7 miles today. Just a couple big hill climbs. We didn't get started till about noon, but we made it in full. We hiked for just over 4 hours, like 4 hours and 5 or 10 minutes. Or actually, I don't even think it was that much. It was exactly 4 hours because it was like 12:15 to 4:15. And then we
12:15 to 4:15. So we're right at 2 miles an hour. We've got 29 miles left to go. So
14 a day, so we should be good on our time frame. It feels so good just to like be up here and be present. Like whenever I had like debt and bills, like the time like a year and a half ago, that's like all we've thought about. And it was just like, it's always such a worry. And now it's like we still have to pay bills, we still have obligations, but it's just so much easier to be present and enjoy experiences like this and just the simple things and be able to just truly relax. But I'm happy. This camp is really, really nice. Kind of a false sense of security, like we can see the road. It just makes you sleep a little better because you feel kind of safe, but we're still super far from it. And out here at a great spot. And this was a little established area. People obviously camp, and then there was a ton of wood, low-hanging fruit, if you will, wood around, and we're good to go and enjoy the rest of this night.
But you're special. You're one of a kind. One of a kind. One of a kind.
It looks silly. I think we woke up about 7:15, 7:30, and we broke camp. We've been hiking for about, an hour and a half? No, just like an hour. We've done almost 2 miles, so we have about 10 more to go. We're about to get some water here, and then start hiking again. Today's going a lot better than yesterday. I think we were just really tired yesterday, and it started with that incline, like we said, but today's been pretty good. It's cloudy. We keep getting a little sprinkled on, but honestly, it feels pretty good, so we're gonna keep going. Yeah.
We had a heck of a time there for a little bit. It was raining and windy.
Massive hill climb all at the same time, and we were trying to wait to have breakfast so we could get some tracks made and get to a good spot and kind of take a lunch break, to where we got to a point, which we're trying to get to. The point is just on the other side of Steel Creek, and that would kind of split up our day, trying to make it there by noon or 1, and then get to Kyle's Landing by camp time. And we finally made it to Ponca up here. It's beautiful. The elk are right down here in this kind of near the low water bridge, and it's just amazing. The weather broke, there's fog over the valley, and the elk are just down there hanging out, and we're watching them right here over this overlook. It's pretty tough to be one of those experiences, going back to the beginning of the video, like just being out of debt and being able just to kind of like enjoy these types of things and be present and be thankful to be able to be here and see this stuff. Oh, there's a bull. Come here.
Difference doesn't mean anything bad.
Alright, you see kind of right in the center, there's one that's kind of made a circle around him. He just looked at us.
You're one of a kind. One of a kind. One of a kind.
quite the day. We're a little behind on time, like legit behind. Somehow we ended up like being a little low on food. I'm not sure where we went wrong, but the overall, like just start to finish, the hike's a lot more intense than I thought it was gonna be. Like it's for the most part, it's been constant 60-70% or more, roughly up and down, and there'll be like a wrap around the mountain, which is kind of what we're doing now. But it's beautiful, and this is one of those times we're trying to make a push on time, but we just had to get the camera out and take a second and just enjoy how cool that was. But we got to get a move on. We're getting a little bit of pinch. We got a lot of miles to go. We've gone probably 15 miles, so that means we have like 19 to go, and we're running out of daylight today and then have tomorrow to finish, so we better get after it.
So as you probably saw, we just stopped up there to get some pictures of that like overlook. It was really pretty. We literally took like 10 steps and we see this view, and we're like, story of our life. We always stop right like at a good spot, and then we take 10 steps, and it's like the most epic scenery ever. So we stopped again to take some pictures here and get some footage, but it's super pretty.
Doesn't mean anything bad. It just means
Lord
you're
have mercy.
special.
This is wild.
You're one of a kind.
Whew, we had a heck of a day. It says we hiked 15 miles on Emily's iPhone health app, and it was pretty serious. We didn't quite make it to Kyle's Landing. We got probably somewhere between 3 and 4 miles to go, but I think it's gonna be all downhill. We just went up, like we were uphill for like 2 or 3 miles, and it was pretty serious, like a pretty big like 1,000-foot climb. So we just right at 5 o'clock. We hiked all the way till dark. We got camp set up, decent amount of firewood, and we're gonna get some rest. And I think we're actually gonna get up and try and get started We're gonna get up and get started before sunlight, around probably 5 or 6 in the morning, and try and make it to Kyle's Landing around daylight, so we can just have enough hike on the last day. 6:35. Here comes the sun. Got wild hogs chasing us. Tell them what we got going on. So it's 6:35. We've been up for about an hour. Dana woke up to like a 100-pound hog creeping around. So we're starting to break down camp. We're not gonna leave until it's actually daylight, but we're slowly packing, and we're gonna bust ass till we get out of here.
Doesn't mean anything bad.
I wonder if those pants are freezing ass cold.
You're special.
You're the sweetest person I know.
One of a kind.
Like Emily mentioned, or I'll back up, like I'm already camping in a tent. I'm just afraid of animals. I'll just be honest with you. Like I know there's like big cats and bears in this area. There may not be that many. You may not hear about many encounters, but when you're hiked 5, 6, 7 miles back in here, it's just, if somebody tells you thoughts don't creep into their head, they're lying. And I was finally like, it was like the last 30 minutes, like I kind of kept the fire going all night and get up every once in a while and stoke it up. But I heard something, I was like, it's just an armadillo. But then it was just it kept getting louder. It sounded bigger than that. It was kind of moving faster. It wasn't like what a normal armadillo rustling sounds like. I'll look, and just like this 150-pound hog, like 20 yards from the tent, looks me right in the eye. I do have the old trusty 9mm, but I don't know. I didn't know how many there were. I've only got 6 bullets. It's a Glock 43, so I wasn't really sure, what was gonna happen. But I'm glad he or she, whatever it was, made their way on out of here. So we got like 17 miles to do today. So right as it gets light, which is beginning, you can't tell here, but it's beginning to like just become light. And we're gonna take off and see if we can really do a lot.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to film very much today.
We had like 17 miles to get done today.
So we only got like half the trail done in the first 2 days. It was really rough up there, and we just weren't pushing hard enough with our time. It was a ton of fun though. Today was a long day. We hiked like at least 17 miles today, from the other side of Kyle's Landing all the way to Pruitt, and it the whole trail, it was a really great experience. Really thankful we did it. Did the entire thing. I wish we could have got a lot more footage there. We saw all kinds of beautiful stuff. Thankfully, we got some good stuff in the beginning, and
Burnaby to Ozark was the prettiest and the easiest, so I would definitely do that again.
absolutely, yeah, it was.
But Steel Creek to Cow's Landing, you won't catch me there. It's hard.
Steel Creek to Kyle's Landing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a really high. There was one hill climb that was pretty good. I mean, up to 2,000 feet from like. It was like a 1,200 foot in elevation hill climb. So I mean, it was a couple of miles of upward, which was rough. No, we gotta go find a cheeseburger immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these shoes off. Oh, my feet hurt. You get the camera. Here. Oh man.
Cheeseburger.